What is up, YouTube? Absolutely Cichlids here. So I was watching Jwhiser 1302's video the other day. He done a little fish room update, and he was talking about his Trimac, Odin. And he was telling everybody about how to sex Trimacs. He was telling the differences in male and female, and I just thought I'd do a quick little video just showing the differences between my male and female. And first off, as you can see, Hercules here is almost double the size of the female. I guess he's probably, I don't know, I guess I haven't measured him. He's been in this tank since he's been here, and I got him when he was about 2 inches, so I'd say he's probably pushing 11 and a half, 12 inches now. And she is probably somewhere around the 7 inch, 7.5 inch, somewhere around there. But if you look at my female, you can see she's a lot duller in color. For two, you can see she's got a lot of black to her, the back half of her body, whereas my male, he's all the way on the other side of the tank. Let's see if we can get him. But you can see on him, he doesn't really have that. He's more brightly colored than she is. Also, another big thing I want to point out that Jwhiser really hit on was the spots on the dorsal fin. His male actually does have a spot, and like he said, it's a small spot, and it probably only covers one ray in the dorsal fin. As for my female, you can see a couple of her spots right now. She's got her dorsal fin kind of laid back and relaxed right now. But she has multiple spots running through multiple rays on her dorsal fin. And they're just like black spots. It almost makes one big spot. But she has that, whereas my male does not. He does not have those spots. Another thing when telling, or another big difference about my Trimacs, at this size it's a lot easier to tell as they're younger. It's a lot more difficult, but I don't know if you can really tell from on camera. Maybe if I quit shaking the camera so much. Her snout is a lot more pointed than my male. This is not at all a definite way to tell. There are quite a few different variations of Trimacs. I know of at least 4 or 5. Some Trimacs, both sex, even males, will have a longer snout. Some have a much shorter snout. It kind of just depends on where they're from. But in the case of my Trimacs, my female does have a longer, more pointed snout than my male does. As you can see with looking at my male, he doesn't have any spots on his dorsal. He's a lot brighter in color than she is. Also, his red under his chin is a whole lot more prominent. His spots are more prominent. All that sort of thing. I know a lot of people say with Central and South American cichlids especially, or most cichlids for that matter, a lot of people will say a good way to sex is by looking at the anal and the dorsal fin and the trailers. That's not really the case for Trimacs. Trimacs are known for for having these long trailers that really flow with the water as they move. And as you can see, my male's right there. His, along with my female, she also has very long trailers. So that's not always a definite way of doing it. But yeah, that's the difference between my two, male and female. Although there is another surefire way, as Jeff said, you can vent fish. But if you are anything like me, you're horrible at it. I've never really tried it, so I know I couldn't do it, especially first time. So I just don't really have the practice in doing it. But if you are capable of doing it, yes, that's almost a surefire way of telling every time the sex of your Trimacs in this case. But that goes for pretty much every fish, especially these bigger fish like Central and South American, or Central and some South American cichlids. The bigger fish, they're a lot more easier to vent because their vents are quite a bit larger. Probably wouldn't work, well, I'm sure some people do it, but I'd say it'd be a lot harder on Apistos and some of your smaller South Americans and stuff like that. But yeah, guys, that's the differences between my male and female Trimac. The spots on the dorsal fin, obvious size and build of the fish. My male is a lot bigger, a lot deeper bodied, a lot longer. Those are pretty good ways to check. Also, my female is a lot duller in color. My male is a lot brighter. And then you have your obvious venting if you know what you're doing and you are pretty good at doing it. So yeah, guys, that's all I got for you this time. Don't forget to check out Jwhiser 1302. Check out his channel. He posts frequent videos, updates and stuff like that. Really informative videos, and he's really true to the hobby, guys. So check him out. Subscribe to him if you haven't already subscribed. Same goes for me. If you're watching my videos, don't forget to subscribe, rate, comment, anything, guys. Just let me know if you like what I'm putting out, all that sort of stuff. So thanks for watching. That's all.